carries a 3-1 series lead onto home ice. Listen, their record sucks. It fucking stinks. It's very bad.
In closeout games.
But
their home record this year during the regular season was good.
It was very good.
It's also 2-0 in the playoffs.
So this is beautiful. You're going to get a concrete answer here. You might hate the next few days, in which case it might not be for you. But you might be rewarded with a Leafs win, in which case you were a silly goose. If they do lose Game 5, and they do you the courtesy of losing Game 6 and 7 as well, pull the chute. There you go. You know how the camera guy pulls his chute last? Yeah. You know, and they're right next to each other when they're skydiving schedule. And there he is way up there. That's you. Pull the chute and glide to safety. Never watch another hockey game again, because this is not for you.
See, you're a little dramatic with it, as is your brand, which is appropriate, but you're not wrong. Because every time you start a series, you know, we make predictions, and everybody has in their mind what's going to happen. And a lot of people pick like Leafs in 5, Leafs in 6. And every time a loss happens, people are shocked. You know, like, I picked this series Leafs in 5.
I said 6.
That means they got to lose a game, and you think they're going to lose 2 games. But then when the losses come around, people forget that you have to lose a couple games to win it in 6, or to win it in 5, or to win it in 7. But they see it seems like people are blown away that they didn't win all 4 games to then win the series in 6 games.
There's been one ass kicking this series. You were on the right side of it. There have been 3 overtimes this series. You were on the right side of 2 of them. You're going. You have not lost a playoff game at home this year.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot. I have a lot of thoughts on the actual game itself. But Steve, I wanted to bring up the losses, because you were talking about them yesterday. You're trying to remember
all the closeout losses,
all the 1-for-12 record.
Okay, I can probably do all of them.
Don't need to. Jonas Siegel in The Athletic put the chart on his article.
Thank you, Joe.
We have it here, Maddie, if you want to bring it up. That is the 1-for-12 the Leafs are from 2019 through to 2025 in closeout games. If you need it here, it's there too.
Yep. They don't have the scores.
They don't have the scores. I assume you remember every single one of these games vividly.
Do you have the scores?
No.
Okay, Game 6 in 2019, I think, was a 6-4 loss at home. The Bruins scored a lot. Jake DeBrusk had a great game. 2019 Game 7, they lost 5-1. Tavares had the only goal. 2020 against Columbus, I think they got shut out 3-0. 2021,
wasn't that game 4-1? It was terrible.
They didn't show up at all.
It was terrible.
Their season was won coming back with 2 minutes down from a 3-goal lead or whatever it was, and then winning that game. And they're like, okay, we did it. Yep. And then they didn't show up for Game 5.
Terrible.
2021, they nearly lost. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Game 5. Oh, if you want to walk through this vividly, Leafs were down 3-0. Leafs tied it. Gauch blows it in overtime. Habs score on a 2-0. Game 6, Leafs down 2-0. They tie it. They run the Habs show. They outshoot them 12-2 in overtime. The second shot was Jesperi Kotkaniemi's game winner. Game 7 was a formality. They almost lost 3-0 again. Willie got a late one to make it 3-1. 2022, they lose in overtime to Tampa. I think it was Anthony Cirelli that was in Tampa. They lose 2-1 at home in Game 7 against Tampa. 2023...
Jesse and I were at that game.
Game 5.
That was the Justin Hall.
Yeah. Oh,
that's when they disallowed that goal because Justin Hall set a pick or something. Outrageously bad call.
Stupid.
That ref should have his head dunked in a toilet.
2023 Game 6.
Oh
2023.
They did it.
No.
Well, 2023 Game 5, though, Jesse.
Game 5, they lost. I don't remember how they lost, I will admit. 2026, obviously, John Tavares caught lightning in a bottle. Last year, they lose 2-1 in overtime to the Bruins, and then this one, they lose 4-3 in overtime to the Sens.
Wait. Caught lightning in a bottle?
Lightning in a bottle. That's the Chris Cuthbert call.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I like that.
John Tavares, or the Maple
I was
Leafs
screaming too much. I didn't hear that call.
Finally caught lightning in a bottle.
I was screaming in my living room.
That's a really good call.
It's so good.
That's really good. That's up there.
That Chris Cuthbert. I wish he was a nicer guy.
Is he a nice guy?
We met him. We ran into him in San Jose.
Oh, yeah.
We met a lot of people.
I think that was the first time I ever met him in person.
No, just really, really genuinely good guy. I think, all of those situations,
are
know,
just like this one.
are exactly not like this one.
Like,
right?
come on, people.
You had a young team. Like, go just please in those games, go look at who dressed on defense for the Leafs.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
also,
do that. You understand why they never won.
everyone comparing it to 3-1, the 3-1 series against Montreal. Montreal came out in the first period of Game 5, and I think everyone went, "Oh shit!" Like it was a different Leafs team that showed up, and it was a different Habs team showed up.
Yep.
And even when it was 2-0 Sens, I didn't feel that way. It's a power play goal. Domi was dumb. Shorthanded goal. Give him credit. Tavares brings him within 1.
Yep.
And when he did that, I was like, they're tying it.
Yep.
You know what they did? They tied it.
They tied it.
Sens retook the lead. You know what the Leafs did again? They tied it. The Sens have shown no evidence in this series that they can hold on to a lead. None. And we're all apoplectic. And I'm not sure this is for you. I'm not sure.
Let me run you through, guys.
Yeah,
The
want to talk about the game?
I do want to talk about the game, but I just want to talk about the predictions to support your points.
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay. So I'm looking at the SDPN bracket challenge. Okay, on Spark. CJ has Leafs in 5. You have to lose a game.
He's the smart guy.
Drew has Leafs in 6. Have to lose 2 games. Mm-hmm. Steve Dangle, Leafs in 6. Mm-hmm. Have to lose 2 games. Mm-hmm. Jesse Blake, Leafs in 5. Have to lose a game. Justin Fisher, Leafs in 6. Have to lose 2. I had Leafs in 5. Have to lose a game. Maddie, Leafs in 5. Hayden, Leafs in 5. Julian, Sens in 7.
Oh, baby.
He's right on schedule.
Yeah. So my point, again, the whole picture here is that this is the way it goes, and you do lose games. And, you know, I do ask Colorado. They've lost 2 games in their series. Do they think that they're out of it?
They were down 2-1.
Yeah, it's
They
crazy.
can win it in 6.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
Completely fine.
New Jersey was down 2-0. Guess what they did? Won it in overtime.
There was, after the Lightning beat the Panthers yesterday, there was only 1 series that was eligible for a sweep. And now there's none.
Yep.
There's not going to be a single sweep this first round.
That's great. It's good for the game.
It is good for the game.
Sweeps are very difficult in the NHL. Like,
They're so hard. And what was it last year? It was the President's Trophy winner against a team that like barely even made it.
yeah, Adam asked me that on the pregame, like going into their pregame live stream yesterday, and I'm like, it's hard to win 4 games. Like, I'm not surprised if the Sens come out and they get one.
But anyway,
I'm telling you, Zub doesn't hit him and he's standing up. Series is done. And that's what we're talking about today. But again, ifs and buts.
so you guys think this will be at least some sort of fine?
I think it ought to. I mean, okay, what Artem Zub did to John Tavares was slightly worse than what Nick Cousins did to Anthony Stolarz.
Look.
Come on. And like, it doesn't need to be malicious intent, but where can anyone find the puck? I think it's where Ullmark is looking, which is not at John Tavares.
Yeah.
It's not on the screen. Yeah. Oh man, he gets him right in the jaw.
At like the very least, it's interference.
Yes.
2 minutes for interference.
And the refs are all right there. They all see it.
I don't know if they saw it or not, because I think they'd call interference if they did. But
Yes.
like either way, they didn't do their job well. If they saw it or they didn't see it, you screwed up, because whether it's to the head or not, like, I don't care about those semantics. Give them 2 minutes for interference.
Can we get the Maddie mic? Because the Mad Dog wants to chime
What's up,
in.
dog?
Steve said this a while ago about the Darnell Nurse hit. And what are you doing?
Bring your mic up.
My mic is up. I'm talking.
No, like closer to your face.
Closer to my face.
There
Like
you
that.
go.
Oh, wow. That is the difference. No, I was just saying, like, it's like you say, Steve. He looks like a night owl here.
A night owl?
The owl.
Oh, God.
The way his
yeah,
head
you're
is.
Right. Yeah, it's completely.
You remember he said that a while ago? Like the owl look?
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Snaps
dude,
his neck to the sun.
Yeah.
Nurse missing as little time as he did. Did he miss any time? Maybe
Yeah,
a couple
he
games.
missed a couple games.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I thought.
It reminds me of that. That's why I just wanted to say you're saying, yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
His head flips around.
It's
dude.
funny on account of he's fine. Like, Nurse, I mean. Tavares, like, Nylander and Berube are like, he's fine. He'll play game 5. And I'm like,
Well, he played that game.
thanks, Doc. But, well, like
he was in the game.
someone was like, what if John Tavares has his Paul Correa moment and wins this game? And I was like, Okay, it's 2025. I think we need to stop glorifying that moment. Like, that was...
I don't remember that.
It's where he basically got decked by Suter, was it? And
No, Scott Stevens.
Oh, it was Stevens, because there was another one where Suter decked him, but he was out for a while after that. Yeah, Scott Stevens, and then he came back in and he scored, and he said in interviews since that he doesn't remember.
It
gosh,
wrecked his career.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, he kept playing for years after that, but he was never the same.
No, that's awful. What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, well, that's why we don't want to glorify that moment. It's not a great moment. But I look at this and I go, okay, fine. Leafs get the 4-minute penalty. Sens kill it off, and that gives them a boost, right? It gives anybody a boost. The goal that goes in is, to me, just a full credit to Jake Sanderson for the extra effort. He could have.
It's a dart.
He could have let that puck just go offside, circled back, tried to break, but he would not let it happen. It's that extra effort, that extra reach, and then he just flutters it on the net.
I
and
think,
Stolarz does not see that.
No, I think Carlo took his eyes away. You still, I know we made fun of the saying, but you would like a save there. But it's a perfect shot and he doesn't see it. It's a bad combo. And so we move on to game 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Leafs were the better team overtime. They were the better team third period. They erased a 2-0 deficit. The Sens, once again, couldn't hold on to a lead for more than 7 minutes.
Yep.
You should win this game. You should win game 5.